So what is going on, guys? Welcome to my informed Benteke review. And I wasn't originally going to do a review on Benteke. I just brought him because I've always wanted to play with him since he came out in packs. But because he was like quite an expensive player and had a decent team around him, I thought I'd just do a review. I thought I might as well. And this is the team that I was actually playing him in. So as you can see, it's just a standard BPL team really. It is quite expensive, to be fair. I mean, the two centre backs themselves cost about 60k together. But as you can see, is the Benteke. I paid 267k for him, so he was quite expensive. We can see he's got a 4-star weak foot, but 2-star skill moves, which is a downfall straight away. And we're going to get into his in-game stats once I've just showed you what team he was in and everything, so you can really see what his in-game stats are like and what sort of player he is. But I just want to say before we look at the in-game stats, I mean, he is a silver in form, so don't expect to be seeing like a sea of greens, because obviously that's when you get into the golden forms. But here are his in-game stats. You can see only one green, which is his finishing, but his merely standout stats are like his finishing, obviously 83. He's also shot power 84. He's also got decent long shots. His dribbling is quite good as well for how tall he is. 84 shot power, as I've already said. Sprint speed, he's got 83. Stamina 96, which is always nice to have, and strength 89. So he's a really strong player, and obviously along with his heading, he is really good in the air as well. And his attacking positioning is 69, so it's definitely not the best for a striker. But we're just going to get into the goals now. I'm going to tell you my overall view on this player. Whilst watching this, you'll be able to see that he's got an absolute rocket of a shot, guys. This is definitely one of the standout things for this Christian Benteke. It's just his shot. I mean, I've not really played with his normal version, so I can't quite compare. Maybe if some of you guys can leave that in the comments, if his normal card is shooting is this good. But that is definitely something that I realised when playing with this card, is that you could pretty much shoot anywhere with this player, playing against silver keepers, and pretty much it go in every time. If you put the right amount of power on it, obviously, just rocket it into top corner. Also, another good thing about this player is his heading and just his strength, really. I mean, his pace is not the best. I think it's 81 on his card, which is definitely not the worst. But seriously, guys, in game it feels more like 70 pace. It is absolutely shocking. Don't expect to be outpacing many centre backs when you're playing with Christian Benteke. Definitely, the only really thing you can do with him is cross it to him and win headers because of his strength and his heading. And also maybe on the edge of the box having a nice little rocket shot with him, like this shot here. As you can see, just feint it around one of that players there and absolutely smack it into bottom corner. He is a really good player for that, guys, so I would recommend buying him if you wanted him just to like shoot with, like maybe if you was playing him at cam or centre forward. I mean, the striker role where I played him didn't suit him at all, but playing him centre forward or cam would suit him a lot better, because obviously the ball would fall to him at the edge of the box and you'd definitely be able to get some nice shots away with him. And that is really what you'd pay the money for, is just his shooting ability and nothing else really. And for that reason purely, I don't think he's worth the money. I mean, 260k I paid for him, which is definitely not worth just being able to score a few nice goals with him from the edge of the box and a few headers. I mean, for that amount of money, you'd be able to buy like a really good golden form that's just got everything, like 5-star skill moves or 4-star, a really good shot, really good pace. So I definitely won't tell you guys to go out and spend 260k on this player. Another thing that I was going to say is his 2-star skill moves, as I might have mentioned at the start as well. When you're with a striker with 2-star skill moves, it really limits what things you can do with him. I mean, he can't even do the Maradona spin, which is like a little round the world thing, which is really shocking, because that is one of the main skills to get away from defenders in this game. And when you can't even do that, it really is quite bad. And as you can see, the last goal here, we scored a header off a corner with Christian Benteke, and the guy actually rage quit, which I found quite funny, because it was only 5 minutes into the game. So we're just going to get onto the screen now, guys, where I'm going to go over all the things with Benteke. We're going to start off with like a rating on all of his card stats here. We're going to start off with pace, and I'll give him a 2 out of 5 for his pace. And this is just because in game, guys, it feels like he's got 70 pace, not 81. So that is why I've given him a 2 out of 5 for his pace, because it is really bad. I'll give him a 5 out of 5 for his shooting, because seriously, guys, for a silver, this guy's got absolutely thunderous shots. I mean, when you're playing against a silver keeper, as I've said, you can be expecting it to rocket into the top corner every time you shoot. So that's why I've given him 5 out of 5 for shooting. Passing, I've given him 2 out of 5 because, you know, he was quite decent to passing, but not like really good. I mean, he's a striker, so you shouldn't really be expecting him to be a really good passer. You just want him to finish. That's why I've only given him a 2 out of 5 for passing. Dribbling, I've given him 3 out of 5 because, to be fair, how tall he is, I was expecting him to be quite bad at dribbling, but it turns out he's actually pretty good. So 3 out of 5 for his dribbling. And finally, a 4 out of 5 for his heading, because he was quite a good header of the ball. His height and also his strength make him into a really good header, and also 78 heading on his card. So he's quite decent in the air, guys. Finally, I'm giving him a 6 out of 10 because, to be honest with you, I'm paying 260k for this card, and obviously even more on PS3. Sorry, it really is not worth it, guys. You could go out and buy the normal version for like 30k, and he'd probably do exactly the same as what this card does. And also, you can just go out and buy Lukaku, who is pretty much the same player, but a bit better, I believe. So we're getting into the positives and negatives now, and we're going to start off with the positives. The first positive is very good at shooting, as I've already said. The second positive is that he's very strong on and off the ball, so you can be expecting him to muscle loads of players off the ball. The third benefit is that he's an aerial threat. He's quite good at heading, as I've already said. And finally, he's got decent dribbling for a tall guy, which I was quite surprised at. So we're getting on to the negatives now, and we're going to start off with his pace. As I've already gone through, it feels more like 70 to 75 pace, definitely not 81 pace. He's extremely slow in game, guys. The second negative is that he's out of position way too many times for me. I mean, definitely 2 or 3 times when I've been through. Benteke has been on like the halfway line when I've been breaking, which is definitely not what you want to see from your striker. Another negative is he's only got 2-star skill moves. As I've already said, you cannot do like the Maradona spoon with him or anything like that. So don't be expecting to play with any real flair with his play. He's only really good at his shooting. And finally, he's very expensive for what he is, as I've already said. So the two like little last points that I'm going to tell you guys is you can always buy the non-informed player and get virtually the same player, as I've already said earlier. You buy this player for like 30k, the normal version, you'll get exactly the same. I'm pretty sure his shooting won't be as good, but you know, his shooting will be good enough. And the second point is you can buy Lukaku. He's pretty much the same price as his normal inform. I mean his normal, sorry. And I think he's a lot better because I've actually played with Lukaku's normal card, and he was actually a lot better than Benteke's inform card. So that's what I'd recommend you guys to do. So finally, should you buy him, I'll say a big fat no, guys. Definitely don't go out and waste your coins on this player because he's not worth it. Like I said, you can go out and get a really good gold informed player with everything about him for 260k. You could get like Mata, or you could get Torres. That is just like what I'm trying to say. Don't go out and buy this card, guys. So that is for the review of Benteke. I hope you have enjoyed. I hope you've learned something. And as I've said, this is just my opinion. If you still want to go out and buy this player to try him, by all means do so. This is just my opinion, but I don't think you should if you got the coins to. But anyway, guys, a massive thank you for watching. If you can try and get over 50 likes on this episode, that would be amazing. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe because we're coming up close to the 5k mark now. And obviously me and Ash want to get to that as soon as possible. So a massive thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.